So, putting this directly on Instagram and on Facebook, and I don't know, doesn't work for Instagram. Anyways, then I don't know why it doesn't work. Of course, uh, always does it when I'm ready. Not ready. Now I receive a phone call. Wonderful, wonderful. Everything on the same time. So stay with me because I want to share something with you, but I really wanted to do not a second video on Instagram. I wanted to do it right away on Instagram. And actually, I have no clue how this works. It does not work. I thought I should just push on the button as I did yesterday. I think I already lost you. If you have just 1 minute for me to figure this out, if somebody could help me with this. If it is a story, let me do a story. But I think in a story, I do just have like 2 minutes or something. No, it's a photo. Okay, put Instagram away. Oh God, I hate Instagram. So complicated. Anyways, let's see. So I wanted to talk to you. I could start a second video. Now somebody's watching. Hello. I think if you put any comments in the stream, then any comments, I can see it in my stream here, as I'm streaming this on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. So let me come to the point. So sorry that I start like rumbling around here. Yes, I would like to talk about what is happening tonight and what is going on this weekend last year with my mentor Jim, with his free training and 3-part free training from the formula with the title Be, Do, Have. And this training is like a third time I'm doing it. And each time I'm in this group, and I don't know if you're registered already, but each time if I'm in the group and just feel the energy in the group, and then all the love and care and science and knowledge and experience Jim is over delivering in this group, the answers he's giving. This is shifting and something inside of me each time, and it is touching me. So there is on the one hand just the decision to be, I want to be there. I want to be in this energy. I want to feel it. I'm open to let just this do something with me. And then when I listen to what Jim is saying, although I have heard it like 1,000 times, sometimes it's just I need to hear it 1,001 times because he has a perspective, he has a way of saying, which I have not yet seen like this. You know how it is. You evolve and you hear somebody say something and you are not the same person. So when you receive what this person is saying, it sounds like, is this new? Have I never heard this before? So even if you think that you know it all or you know so many things, I can promise you it will be something to be in the group and to do the training. So if you missed the 2 precedent trainings where he was explaining how to be and who are you being, can you just be, Let me ask this question because this was my feeling before. Can you just be alone with yourself and be there, breathe, feel, and know yourself? Can you just do this? A lot of people, when a woman I work with and we go into silence, it's scary because they have the impression in the silence they have to look in the mirror and they never liked what they see there. So they are escaping. And what do you do when you escape? You get into overdoing. This was my thing. I am somebody who could do a lot of things. And this is when I get into old habits again, this is what I will do. If I feel uncomfort inside, if I'm in a transition, if I am in a transformation, this is always uncomfortable. So my thing was, okay, uncomfortable is not good. Uncomfortable makes me feel weak. Weak is not okay because I have to be there for all the others. Who am I to feel strange? I should always be in well-being so I can support others, and their life is more difficult than mine. I have so many things. I'm so grateful for so many things. So who am I to not feel well? When I was small, not feeling well was just not allowed. I could show my face and be present when I was like full power and feeling well. All the rest was completely judged, like if I did it on purpose. But I had, and I don't know how you are living through the day and through your life, I had like waves of not feeling good, which would come up. And then I would just like, wow, I feel so bad inside. Can I just hide it? And if I hide it, is it not faking? So I felt like not authentic at all. I felt like, okay, I've learned I have to have a big smile. And inside it was empty. Inside it was dark. Inside there was stress. There was contraction. And my only way to get it out and to get to a place of well-being would be dance. Perhaps you have something else. With Jim, I discovered how it all works. What is the importance of bad habits and building new habits? How do you do that? Because if you have any bad habits, you know this, I know this. 1 second you think you don't pay attention, you have not built new habits, you get back into the bad habit. And I did not even realize that it were habits and the stories you tell in your head. So I had a sort of knowledge in theory. Okay, you can do this. I can teach you this during hours in my dance classes, in my Shandora Dance Your Life classes. During hours, I can do this the whole day long. Gives me more energy because I am then like a channeling the information. And this also is something which came working with Jim. Of course, I have a long experience of teaching dance, but it's different what I'm doing here. It's not teaching any dance form. It's going deep inside and connecting to the sacred feminine. And with Jim, I just totally opened up. I totally could be there, be enough, trust myself. And you know what happens when you do this? What happens is that your clients, the people you are working with, they have such an amazing breakthrough. And experiencing this is such a gift. Not only you see this and you're so happy for this other person, but then you feel that you are here to do something and you get so much gratitude back. It's really very rewarding. And I think this would be the first result of working with Jim, getting out of the overdoing, just feeling I'm good enough. What I do is wonderful. I'm divinely guided and I can trust this. And it takes practice. So what Jim does in this be to have training. Today we're talking about how can you have what you want. And it's so, so, so important to not do the things the wrong way round. If you start with the doing, you will be overdoing. You will come from an emptiness. You will get more and more empty and feel more and more stressed. Why are there all the burnouts? Why? What do you think? I think it's totally clear. I've gone through one myself. And in this last part of his training, I'm so much looking forward to it. Because, of course, we all want to have what we want to have. Sometimes it's not even clear what you want to have. Huh? But I think you have an idea. How do you want to feel? And what will be in your life if you feel like this? Yeah. So this training, Jim is putting clarity, and it's so logic when he says it. Is like, okay, now I see a clear picture. It was so confused, and like everything has its place and it's so logic, and he puts it all together. He puts it all together, and you understand it. Like if you read a book, and at the end of the book you get you understand the whole action. I had this with Harry Potter. the best book ever with this. It's a funny comparison. But you know, Harry Potter is 7 books. And normally what happens is if you read 7 books, one book is better than the other. And what she did on the 7th book, I could, you know, the open stories in the other books. I don't know if you experienced this. There are some authors who leave you with all the open stories. I hate it. Or you look at the television, a series, and they don't finish it. I hate it. So what's happening tonight is Jim is rounding, it's finishing it. It makes sense when you get to this last training. So I would highly invite you to experience this because it will change totally your life. Why? Because now you get clarity of something which was not clear. And it will be made so much easier. It's not your fault if you cannot change your habits. It's not your fault if you don't feel like good enough or you cannot do it. There is just something which you can learn, understand, and then practice. And the community is amazing. All these new people in there, I don't know how many there are. These new people, you see some people, they are like totally hopeless and they get hope. They put it in the group. They put it in the group. They were on the last inch to just fall totally. No hope. And it gives hope. It gives energy. It gives motivation. Peace, I would say. So if you can come and join, please do. I sent you the link if you put a comment. And if you're on my mailing list, you got the link. If you have been following me on the social media, you also got all the links. And you can join the Facebook group tonight. So at least one training, you have it directly. And then you can watch the replays for the rest and catch up on the weekend. I really recommend it. Let's meet tonight in Jim's group and put comments. And if you are there, just tag me so I see you. I would so much see some of the faces I already know in the group and in the training tonight. It would be my honor to be the person who is inspiring to work with Jim. He changed my life, really. And I'm really so thankful. I could go on for hours to say what it changed. Let me perhaps just share. It's a long video. I don't know if you're still watching. 12 minutes, too long. I got out of the overdoing. As I already said, I started to trust myself. I opened up to really be like a channel to what has to come through me, could allow it. There were things changing totally in my business. I got into a flow of knowing what next step I can take, and also not being drained, just doing it from an overflowing energy inside and from a well-being. And also check in with myself during the day. Are you still feeling well, or are you overdoing? Are you acting? Did I act from lack and fear? Lack and fear is like a disease which I so much had, and I don't no longer. And it's different. So this is what I wish for you. And I know you, if you follow the training, you will get so much out of it. So thank you very much for watching. I'm using Restream, and technically it's just so I don't have to put it everywhere manually, and it's saving time. But I must admit I don't master the tool yet. So thank you for watching. If you have questions, just ask me, and let's connect. Bye bye. End stream here.